Hi, and welcome back. We're going to talk about using the future simple verb tense today. I will take a walk in the snow is an example of a future simple sentence. We use the simple future tense to talk about things that haven't happened yet. In other words, we use the simple future to talk about an action or situation that will begin and end in the future. Here are a few examples. I will go to a movie tomorrow. He will sing a song at the concert. He will get a good grade in the class. They will have a party. He is going to bake a cake for my birthday. Oh, thank you. She is going to drive to California. We are going to visit Hawaii. They are going to help me. So I want you to notice that there are two ways that you can make the simple future tense. The first uses will plus the base form of the verb. So will go, will sing, will get, will have. The second form uses is, are, or am plus going to plus the base form. So is going to, base form, bake a cake. Is going to drive, are going to visit, are going to help. Both of these are perfectly correct, and you can use pretty much whichever one you want to use. So we can use will to make an offer, or to request something, or to make a promise. We can use will not or won't when we refuse to voluntarily do something. So here's a nice car. He will buy you a car for your birthday. Will you buy me a car for my birthday? That would be excellent. Thank you. They will translate the letter. They will take it from, I don't know, from Spanish, for example, and translate it into English. I will not do your homework for you. I won't wash the dishes. I don't want to do it. She will not take a vacation this year. Oh, that's too bad. We will go to the party. Will you help me move my sofa? I'm making a request there, and the person might say, I will help you move your sofa. In that case, they're making an offer. Will you make paella for dinner? Sure, that sounds really delicious. We can use be going to express a plan that we are making. So be going to expresses that something is kind of a plan, and it doesn't matter whether the plan is realistic or not. He's going to spend his vacation in Fairbanks, Alaska. Okay, I hope you like cold weather. You could also say he will spend his vacation in Fairbanks, Alaska, and it's quite all right. I'm not going to spend my vacation in Tahiti. Well, I would rather spend my vacation in Tahiti than in Fairbanks, Alaska. Sounds much nicer. I'm going to be a millionaire after I finish school. That might be a not realistic plan. Jose is going to begin school next year. You can certainly also say, Jose will begin school next year. No problem. Those are fine too. We are going to drive to Arizona. Okay, drive carefully. Who are you going to dance with at the party? Okay, so we've got a who question here. So the answer to this question might be, I am going to dance with Susan. That would be fine. Or you can just say, with Susan. Who is going to make Maria's birthday cake? Who is going to make Maria's birthday cake? I don't know. Somebody. You can say, John is going to make Maria's birthday cake. And you could also just say, John is. Will or be going to can also be used to predict the future. Can you make a prediction? Let's see. You will be very happy. You know how fortune tellers usually talk in a certain voice, They don't just say, you will be very happy. It's kind of like, you will be very happy. Okay? At least that's how they do it in the movies. He's going to be a rich man. She will win the gold medal. She is not going to marry him. Your teacher is going to give you a good grade. The weather is going to be rainy tomorrow. That's actually what the weatherman does on the news. He's making a prediction. He's predicting the future when he says, it's going to be rainy tomorrow. Unfortunately, he's often wrong. The game will be exciting. The game is going to be exciting. So either way is perfectly fine. Now, never and ever are a little bit different. You will never meet the Queen. If you say that to somebody, you're saying, in my opinion, it's impossible. So if you go to London and you are expecting to meet the Queen, don't just go to Buckingham Palace and knock on the front door because they're going to tell you to go away. You will never meet the Queen. Will you ever go to Alaska? I'm asking what you're planning to do in the future. Are you someday going to go to Alaska? You are never going to be a famous soccer player. In my opinion, it's not possible because you're not a good soccer player, maybe. Are you ever going to see that movie? Will you someday see that movie? And of course, are you? Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Can be the answer to that. Are you ever going to see that movie? Yes, I am. I am going next Saturday. It's fine. Maybe you will never buy an airplane. In my opinion, it's kind of impossible that you will buy an airplane. Yeah, they're very expensive. All right, let's try a couple exercises. So take a look at these, stop the video for a moment, and write your answers in here, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about them. Why are you holding a piece of paper? Because I will write a letter to my friend back home in Paris. Perfectly fine. If you need to wake up, I'm going to get you a cup of coffee. That will wake you up. Kind of a promise. I will turn it up for you so that you can hear it. We are so excited about our trip next month to France. Yes, we are going to visit. Yes, we are going to visit Paris, Nice, and Grenoble. Sarah will come to the party. Oliver will be there as well. Ted, it's so hot in here. I will turn the air conditioning on. I think he will be the next president of the United States. After I graduate, I will attend medical school and become a doctor. I have wanted to be a doctor all my life. Excuse me, I need to talk to someone about our hotel room. I am afraid it is simply too small for 4 people. That man at the service counter will help you. As soon as the weather clears up, we will walk down to the beach and go swimming. That sounds fun. Okay, so notice we said, I will write a letter to my friends. You can also say, I am going to write a letter to my friends back home in Paris. Perfect. I am about to fall asleep. I need to wake up. I will get you a cup of coffee. Perfectly fine, too. I can't hear the television. I am going to turn it up so you can hear it. So notice there's a lot of flexibility here in which style you want to use. We are going to visit Paris, Nice, and Grenoble. Sounds great. And you can go on with the rest of these and say, Sarah is going to come to the party. Oliver is going to be there as well. I am going to turn on the air conditioning. I think he is going to be the next president. So you can see there's a lot of choice. Choose the style you like best. It's up to you. All right, here's another one. Go ahead. Stop the video for a few moments, and then we'll come back and talk about it after you've finished. Okay, let's see. Are you going to do me a favor? No. You're going to say, will you do me a favor? Are you going to do me a favor is a little bit strange when you're making a request. So be a little bit careful of that. So you can walk up to somebody and say, will you do me a favor, Sam? And Sam says, sure. What do you want me to do? And then you can tell him, can you help me fix my car? Okay, Mark says, I will change the broken light bulb in the lamp above the dining room table. I need someone to hold the ladder for me while I'm up there. And you could have also asked Sam, will you hold the ladder for me? Sure. No problem. Instead of asking a question, Sam says, no problem, I will hold it for you. So you don't even need to ask the question. But you could have. Where are you going? I will go to the store to pick up some groceries. I am going to the store to pick up some groceries. Great. What will you buy? Or what are you going to buy? Ted says, I will buy some milk, some strawberries, and some coffee. Or Ted could have said, I am going to buy some milk, some strawberries, and some coffee. Wow, it's freezing out there. I will make you some coffee to warm us up. You want a piece of pie as well? Coffee sounds great. I will have dinner with some friends later, so I'd better skip the pie. I will go to dinner tonight too, but I'm having a piece of pie anyway. That should have said, I will go to dinner. But again, you can notice that you could say, I am going to make some coffee. You could have said, I am going to have dinner with some friends. And you could have said, I am going to go to dinner too. That would have been just as well. so you can choose your style. I heard you're taking a Spanish class at the community college. Yeah, I will go to Guatemala next spring, and I thought knowing a little Spanish would make the trip easier. I will visit my brother in Marseille next year. Maybe I should take a French class. I have a course catalog in the other room. I will go get it, and we can see whether or not they're offering a French course next semester. And just yes, you can say it the other way. Yeah, I am going to go to Guatemala. Would have been fine. You could have said, I am going to visit my brother. And you could have said, I am going to go get it, and it would be perfectly fine. It should have said to here, by the way. Yeah, I will go to, and yeah, I am going to Guatemala. Sorry, that's a typo. Here's another one. Lots of practice. Take your time. By the way, if you get one or two of them wrong, don't sweat it. It's okay. Right? This is called the practice, and making mistakes is a normal part of the process. So just have fun with it. Are you ready? Okay. Today, after I get out of class, I will go to a movie with some friends. So today, after I get out of class, I will go to a movie with some friends. When you arrive in Stockholm, call my friend Gustav. He will show you around the city and help you get situated. After I receive my master's degree from Georgetown University, I will go to graduate school at UCSD in San Diego. If it snows this weekend, we will go skiing near Lake Tahoe. He will meet you across the street near the ice cream shop at 5. If Vera keeps drinking, she will lose her job. I promise you that I will not tell your secret to anybody. She will quit her job and go back to school. She will quit her job and go back to school. So, very good. How'd you do? Okay, stop the video and see if you can circle the correct answer. Terrific. Let's move on. Joan thinks the Democrats will win the next election or are going to win the next election. In this case, both of them are absolutely correct. I will come and help you. Here's the problem with that one. If you had said, I am going to come, or I am going to come and help you, that would have been fine. But this just says, I are going to. That's incorrect. So I will come or I am going to come. Perfectly fine. There's no base form of the verb here. If she passes the exam, she will be very happy in the future. All right? She is going to be is also okay, but not is going to being. We don't usually have two ing words next to each other like that. So if she passes the exam, she will be very happy. If she passes the exam, she is going to be very happy. I will be there by 4 o'clock, I promise. I am going to be there by 4 o'clock, I promise. Both of these are correct. I am going to turn on the air conditioner. Okay, will turn on would be okay, but when you've got the ing form here, no, it doesn't work. I will turning on, no, that's not okay. I will turn on would be okay. I am going to turn on, perfectly fine. Remember that the simple future requires the base form of the verb. So, don't worry, she is going to come soon. If you had said will come soon, that would have been okay, but in this case, this is the correct answer. The meeting is going to take place at 6 p.m. or the meeting will take place at 6 p.m. Both of those are fine. Number 8, if you eat all of that cake, you will feel sick. If you eat all that cake, you are going to feel sick would have been okay, but that's not a choice. They will be home at 10 o'clock. They are going to be home at 10 o'clock. Both of those are perfect. Okay, so here are some activities that you can do. Make some future sentences about things that you will do in the future. Make some sentences about things that you will not do in the future. So share your sentences with a friend or somebody that you are practicing English with. So, I don't know, future sentences about things that you will do. I will buy a new car next year. I will not buy a cat. I will have a hamburger for lunch. I will not have alligator for lunch. So you make up your own. Have fun with it. So, you've now learned about 3 verb tenses that are used in everyday English. You can do a lot with what you've learned so far, but keep practicing. Are you practicing? Remember that you can practice with anyone. You do not need a native speaker. It can be anyone. Make your own group. Speak English during lunch, for example. Ask each other questions. Make predictions about sports. Ask them what they're going to do this weekend. I predict that the US team will not win the World Cup. Have fun. Talk with your friends. Try to have a good conversation with them. And I will see you in the next lesson.